really comfortable with all of that things. Like, I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach. Cause I was on the phone with him, you feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
We sham, you know what I mean? $2 night to everybody, you know what I mean? $2 night to everybody. I hope everybody had a very $2 day to dig in, stand me. We getting ready to get into tomorrow, but not on the West Coast, you understand me? And that's who we got in the building, it's his story, I'm gonna let him tell it, but this is what you call teamwork. This is what you call working together. This is what you call, you know what I'm saying, you know, latching on and helping each other grow. So I appeared on his podcast, you heard me? So now we about to swap work and he gonna return the favor, but it's his story. I'm gonna let him tell it, you heard me? Without further ado.
What it do? It's your boy Dirty, man. Know what I'm talking about?
I say good weed and palm trees, huh?
Yes, sir. Hey, keep your body clean, huh? Know your podcast.
Yeah. You hear me?
Man.
So check it out, you hear me? You want to get straight into the interview or you want to shout your people out? First of all, let's start there. Shout out the whole West Coast. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Shout that NorCal, Northern California, man, Bay Area, San Jose. You know what I'm saying? That's where I landed when I came out here, man. So yeah, we down here. We out here for it.
Well, where did you exactly land from?
Shit, I came all the way from Dallas, Texas, bro.
Oh, nigga, you from down here, man. You got me thinking you like, man,
yeah,
we cousins, man.
I'm from Dallas.
We cousins, fuck.
Yeah, I'm really from Louisiana, shit. I'm from Shreveport.
Oh, man, you might be my uncle, nigga. What's your mama name?
All right, for Shreveport.
I'll tell you. But look, check this out, Jeremy. What was the reason from Shreveport to Dallas to Cali? Could you take us into each one of those moves and how did you transition? You know what I'm saying? Like from Dallas to I'm gonna say Shreveport to Dallas. I know that's different. You know what I'm saying? You went out there, you fit right in. You had to punch a couple of niggas down. How that went, you heard me?
Shit. Yeah, from Shreveport to Dallas here.
You had to punch a couple of niggas down. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, that was Shreveport to Dallas. Especially we talking about way back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Shreveport to Dallas. It's back in the late 80s, probably 88, 89. I go to Dallas.
Shreveport had that fucking boy backed up bad. You heard me?
Yeah, we talk about Big Beach era. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out there at Dallas. I ain't never seen white folks, Mexican folks. I ain't seen them. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
What was the reason for the move? You heard me?
Shit, parents separated. My parents separated. My mama wanted to get out of Louisiana from around my dad and what he had going on, and you know what I'm saying? So
your daddy one of them, man?
Huh?
Your daddy one of them, man?
Yeah. You know how it go. You know how men try to men when they ain't been really talked about, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So, how old was you when you made that move from Shreveport to Dallas? You heard me?
Man, I was probably about 7, probably anywhere from between 6 and 8 years old.
All right, so you jumped off the porch in Dallas?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. I really say I jumped out the porch of Shreveport because, you know, out there at a young age, you got to be.
Like in the 80s, man, Shreveport was a live place, boy. It was a live place.
You had to be on your toes, man, like early on, you know what I'm saying? So it was shit going on in Shreveport so like I said, I moved to Dallas when I was like between 6 and 8. So I had already been through beef. I was already beefing on the block.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. 6 to 8 years old, right? You're supposed to be outside playing with the milk carton on the light post. You see what I'm saying? On your bikes. You see what I'm saying? Playing, fill a plastic bottle up with rocks, play the football, right? How you getting beef at 8 years old? And who beefs with a child?
Man, look, it was adults. It was this side versus this side. So from this side, you got adults from the ages of 30 in their 30s on down to, like I said, 6, 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds, all this beef.
Okay. So you want to
The
be a
kids
man?
on the
Be a
kids,
man, huh?
the kids on the kids, the teenagers on the teenagers, and the adults on the adults. And I'm talking about his cars flying in ditches. These
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers trying to get ran. Oh, hey, it was going down.
Middleweight, heavyweight, motherfucking welterweight, huh?
Man, say it was going down all the way. Hey, at the same damn time.
At the same time. You've been and got a charge. You've been and got a felony and a misdemeanor at the same time. Battery charge and a fucking child abuse charge at the same time.
All that shit at the same damn time, man. So, actually, the move to Dallas was really a blessing. And of course, when you're that young.
Wait, before you get into Dallas, right? Living that type of life, right, at such a young age, what type of long-term effects did that have on you till now? You heard me?
I think like living that type, like jumping out there early like that, it made me aware. Like it just made me aware of shit, and it made me, because I remember, I just kind of remember having a reputation, even in like kindergarten. I just kind of remember having a reputation as a leader.
God damn, nigga, what you was slapping niggas with pencils or something?
Nah, I slap a nigga with roof shingles. Shit, yeah, you mean? I slap a nigga with the roof shingles gonna take flight. Yeah.
Oh,
niggas ass up with roof shingles around that bitch.
You hit it with a bolo.
Yeah.
You knocked all the way back.
Man, say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm known for slapping niggas too.
Yeah, you already know. So from Dallas, how old were you when you shifted off to Cali? You heard me?
I shifted. I've been coming to California since like 2000, and I think the first time I came to California was 2001, and I was a teenager. In 2000 it was before 2001.
Moms or dad?
No, I came to Dallas. I might have came to Dallas in 99 or 2000.
That 99 2000, huh?
No, it might have been before that.
Well, that was a hell of a
I may have came to California. It may have been like 96. It may have been like 96, 97, somewhere up in there.
How old you is, brother, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh?
How old you is, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 42.
Okay. Because when you said 96, I'm like, yeah, he might be older than me. Because I was like, from 1998, from 96 to about 2003, that was the most violent time for me. From 1998 to about 2003, that was about the most violent time for me.
For who?
For me.
From 1998 to 2003?
Yeah.
98 to 2003, for me, it may have been, but like I said, I think
you were a little older.
Yeah, I was, but I see what you're saying though. I would say around that time, it was just like I said, when I even like in elementary and shit, a nigga was like a leader. So it's just like I always had like that little mentality, and I've always had that effect with people. I don't know how. And so, a lot of niggas don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
These niggas in jail, man. We home, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for shit show.
These niggas in jail, man. These niggas where they at. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you in Dallas, you jumping off the porch, you getting, you know what I'm saying, you getting your traction, you getting your feet wet, right? When did you first realize, I know you say you jumped off the porch when you was 8, but when did you first realize that this shit real? Life ain't no fucking joke, like you could really get your shit slipped. At what point did you realize in your life shit was real?
Man, I realized that shit. I realized that shit probably before I was a teenager, man. fucking with my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And the shit he used to go through, I was ducking down on the car floor, car boards. Shit, before junior high, I knew you can get your shit split. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, like, my daddy was a I don't want to say a gangster. I wouldn't say
after Woo, you know, we say one of them. He was one of them.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of, you know, not really on that shit, but you know,
it's in the blood. What could you expect?
Type shit. And then he was the youngest, so like 8. So he had older brothers and shit too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that nigga had to fight all his little life.
Yeah, see, my daddy was the baby. He was the baby boy, so.
Yes, sir. So how old were you when you moved up? I know you say that your first time was in 01. How old were you when you moved out there, you heard me?
To Cali?
Yes, sir.
Like right now, shit, I'm 40.
Oh, all right, so you just recently moved
41.
So you just recently moved to Cali?
Yeah, I just moved to Cali. I've been out here 1 year.
All right, so the story take back in Dallas.
My story really in Dallas, but I've been sliding to California. I've been sliding out here since really back and forth since like 2005. But see, I was more Southern California, you know, all throughout this time. I started coming to the Bay. I started coming out this way, I would say maybe like 2 years ago.
So let me ask you, you know when a nigga from New Orleans here 2005, the first thing we think of is Katrina. Now you was in the surrounding areas, you heard me. Was that what landed you out there in the 05, you heard me?
Nah. Okay. Katrina never affected me.
Okay.
The only way Katrina affected me was doing my thing with the New Orleans folks that moved to whatever, you know, if they came around certain areas that I was around, and I always fuck with the you know what I'm saying, I always fucked with a lot of Katrina folks and shit.
That's what's down, you heard me? So at what age, you heard me? So like about 15, 16, you kind of got your traction and you knew what you're doing in this world, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did the entertainment come into play? And how did the entertainment come into play?
Entertainment just, I mean, as far as I can remember, bro, like I just been, like I always gravitated to music. I always sang. I started out singing, you know, I used to do the Boys, the Men, Jodeci.
Wait, whoa. You started out singing?
Started out cause Boys to Men, Jodeci. Like I got older siblings. So you know, and my oldest sibling was my oldest sister. Mm-hmm. So for me, I had an older sister, then an older brother right after her. Mm. So for me, like my oldest sister had most of the influence over all of us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you know, she listening to NWA, but she ain't gonna really play that around us too tough, cause she know my mama gonna trip. Mm-hmm. So you know, she playing like Boys to Men and Jodeci. She playing all that type of shit. So I took a liking, you know, to a lot of that type of shit. So I used to love some slow. I mean, I still like slow music, but yeah. So I started out singing, man, and then by the time I turned like 13, my voice dropped.
Any church, any choir singing, any singing in the church?
I mean, I think I did choir. I did choir a real short. My choir stint was short as a motherfucker. I know I did. I remember I did a Christmas thing before.
Hold on, dog. Don't tell me. Let me find out they put you out the choir, dog.
Man, say, nah, they ain't put me. I think I may have quit, man. I don't know. Hey, back then, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be I was bad as fuck in school. So I ain't gonna even cap.
We was called the Sunbeam Choir. Boy, if I would have quit that choir, my grandma would have tore my ass up all the way back to the church. You heard me?
Hey, we them kids. Hey, look, we was the kid. My baby sister whooped the pastor's son ass at church on one Sunday. She whooped that nigga ass, the pastor's son. So we was like, them kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to moved to Texas. We moved up to like the white neighborhoods and shit. He's all white. Okay, we in the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? Nigga this, nigga that, nigga. Like, what?
In church.
So, yeah, we cover like that. Huh?
I say in church.
Oh, at church. Between the seats. He ain't had nowhere to run. He couldn't go there. Hey, all day she do was sliding through the seats. By a girl. By a girl.
Man, it be like that, though. It be like that.
My baby sister, fool. Like, you want to play basketball and run football with me? He the pastor son, so he want to be the toughest motherfucker up there. I'm like, nah, that ain't. The toughest motherfucker is the motherfucker that's making these plays up here. You know what I'm saying?
You
That's the
understand me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So being from a big family, a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters, right? It had to be crazy growing up in one household, right?
Man, it was fun. It was funny. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We talked shit. We fought. Hell, we fought together. We'll jump on your ass in the neighborhood. We was them Shreveport kids that moved to Texas to the suburbs. We'll get on your ass.
All right, pop quiz on the fam. You ready?
I'm ready.
Pop quiz on the fam. You ready?
I'm ready.
Who's the high head?
My brother. My brother,
like
my
brother.
brother, my brother, and my middle sister. They head in head. Both of them two ain't no telling.
Who's the chilling one? Wait, hold on. You got like 8 brothers, nigga. Which brother?
I got one brother.
Wait, so it's
I got one brother
and 6 girls?
I got one brother and 3 sisters.
Wow. Who used to take shit? Who was the little thief when y'all was young?
Who was the little who?
The little thief who used to take everybody's snacks, everybody who the woo. Let me find out it's you.
The thief.
Not really a thief.
I
wouldn't say thief, but I was a
think
snack stealer. Let's say that.
I don't think nobody really was on it.
Y'all was fighting, man. Fuck that. You talking about shit.
Yeah, we just hey, we do the type of shit like you watch TV, like my show coming on at this time. I know I'm watching my show. I don't give a fuck what you watching. I'm watching my show. Look, your
it's
show.
not the first one that called it?
It didn't matter. If you've been watching TV for a couple of hours, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you've been watching TV about 2 hours. I'm gonna watch this it's the last show of my show coming on. I'm watching that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Come on at this time. I bet y'all get up and change that channel. You ain't gonna do shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
There y'all go with the bullshit.
Yeah. It's gonna be a hot ass fight after that shit too. You might end up with knots on your head. Shit, don't tell her.
See, I ain't gonna lie, right? And my mama watched me, so I'm about to tell on myself, right? I was a sickly child. You hear me? I always had asthma. So I punched my brother, I point the piss out of him, and go run and fall on the floor and fake an asthma attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear me?
Hey, I was kind of like that. I'm the nigga like me and my brother. Me and my brother having a BB gun shootout. I'm like, damn, I surrender. I'm out. I'm out of BBs. I surrender. You got me. Hey, that fool walk up to me. I pow!
Boom.
Hit him in the eye one time. Boy, I thought I killed my brother, bro.
In perfect little brother fashion, right?
Man, like I tell you that other time, though, look, that nigga was doing something. He put a salad bowl over his face. I took a bike chain. I used to lock my bike up with this chain. Man, I cracked that chain over that bowl.
I can top that. My twin, a manipulator, right? Always, right? I'm 5 years old, right? This motherfucker talked me into sticking my face into the furnace.
A furnace?
The furnace. I burnt the side of the face off, and I dumped my head in the toilet and shit.
You talking about a fire furnace?
All right, like we from out the AWOL, right? So we had a heat, like the furnace, not a heater, but the fire thing, right? In the bathroom, right? So the nigga dared me for like, I think it was like a fucking honey bun or something. But you know, I'm only 5. You see what I'm saying? I don't know no better. When I stuck my face in that bitch, I went to smelling myself, and I stuck my head in the fucking toilet. You heard me? And my mom rushed me to the fucking doctor. You heard me? And that's the meanest thing my brother ever did me.
Hey, okay, yeah, I can't top them, but I had one nigga, look, I climbed up on the counter and put both my hands in the frying pan with the chicken. Yeah. Nigga bandaged up. But yeah, man, my upbringing, bro, I wouldn't change shit. Like my shit, I told you then, you know, I had the uncle, this fool, you know.
He was one of them. He was one of them.
No, this nigga end up hitting a lick for some bread. I'm talking about like 5 meals. You feel me? So that shit that happened like in 93. So from like 1993 to 2011, I'm talking about nigga, we like Cash Money millionaires for real.
Bling,
Damn near back in that time too. So
bling.
it was lit like from 93 to 2011. I'm talking about it was lit, bro. I'm talking about millionaire status, like for real.
What happened? The feds came?
Now just bad investments and and just living and not really being too business savvy. Like we've had businesses at one point in time, had businesses and shit too. So it was just, back then the mentality and the trends and what was in.
Let me stop you right there. Back then, right? What's the biggest difference from when you was out here thugging to these little niggas out here thugging right now? What's the biggest difference? Or if it's similarities, say the similarities, you hear me?
I say the biggest difference. I say people are followers. People are trendy. And that shit, you gotta understand, like when I say people are trendy, people like, and it's like an addiction. People are addicted to trends and shit. Like whatever the next motherfuckers is doing and they getting attention and if you can top it or do it better, you know, like somebody do something and they shit get all this attention. You like, oh, I got the equipment to do that shit. Oh yeah.
Or they gotta do something to
you. Yeah. So everybody just like, it's like everybody do a lot of the same shit. Okay, so from back then to today, I would say like certain areas you go, like you come to Cali, you come to Louisiana, you go to Florida, you go to New York, you go to these different places, and they had their own unique style. They had their own unique style. But I feel like now, niggas watch so much social media, everybody sound the same, everybody rap alike, everybody dress alike. Like you can't damn near look on social media and tell where a motherfucker from.
So let me ask you this, right? You've been out here since 8. Nigga, you jumped out the pool before me. I jumped out the pool like 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? Won't you talk to the kids right now, right? Let them know that life ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't lead to nothing, and there's only two ways out. You hear me?
Say, if I could tell little kids this, imagine doing something for somebody. Imagine your friend said, hey, I'm finna get $1 million, but I need you to help me do this. And you started helping your friend and you just started helping them and helping them and helping them for years and years and years and years and years. And they just never got that $1 million. They never had the $1 million. You done invested all of this time, all of this money, all of this effort into helping this motherfucker because they promised you they was going to get $1 million. And then they never got the $1 million. Now you like, damn, now I need to figure out me something else to do since that didn't happen. Since that lying motherfucker didn't really have that $1 million, I need to find me something else to do. Well, when you go try to find you something else to do, if you spent all your time over here focused on that and you try to go over here and do something, you got to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, when you doing wrong and you do that shit and then you finally realize I can't keep doing wrong forever. And then by the time you realize and you start trying to do right, you gonna realize you wasted so much time trying to do wrong. When you start trying to do the right thing, that shit gonna be hard as fuck. Versus if while you young, you go ahead and grab, get a hold of some good shit, some schools, some trades, something that you can go invest in and start a legitimate company or something and get involved in that shit early on. That all of these years is just gonna equal experience. You're gonna be that much better at doing some legal shit. Legal shit take a little longer, but the pay
don't cap, lot longer.
Yeah,
lot longer.
Depend on your hustle. It depends. The same thing with a nigga with dope. A nigga has some dope and you a slow ass hustler. Another nigga can have the same amount and take off just because he got a different type of hustle. So it's the same thing with business too. You gonna be aggressive, or you gonna be laid back and chilling and getting little deals here and there, or you gonna be an aggressive motherfucker. The same thing with business. It's the same. If you a hustler, you hustle.
With the dope analogy. You hear me? Whoever got the better dope, that's who gonna pop. Now the other nigga ain't gonna pop till this nigga ain't around. You know what I'm saying? But like with the
I
dope
mean,
is
that's
like
true. That's true. But it don't matter if you got the best shit. If you ain't out making shit happen, it ain't gonna matter if you got the best shit.
that nigga gonna come find you, man. Tell
It
him.
don't. You know what? They got a saying: you can give a motherfucker a job doing nothing, and they'll get up and quit.
Wait, hold up, nigga, what?
They got a saying: you can give a motherfucker a job doing nothing, and they'll get up and quit. It's just the mentality of some people. Some people, it don't matter. You can get dog. Do you know it's people out here? Niggas had the best dope, fronted it to them, and that motherfucker didn't get up and sell shit. The nigga had to go back over there and get the shit back from this nigga. God damn.
Now I'm gonna tell you this, right? And this is no shot to nobody, right? But that is a real drug. That means your body needs it. So not saying it's a right thing, but if you can't make money off of somebody need and not want, because like shit like weed and shit, that's a want. But that dope that you be getting sick. You see what I'm saying? So if nigga you can't make money off of what somebody needs,
People out
nigga
there
you
like,
need you like Biggie said the best. UPS is fucking hiring. You hear me?
bro, it's people out there, you could take them a brick to their house, put it on their counter. Oh yeah, okay, I'll get rid of it, bro. Then as soon as you leave, they get on their phone. A homie come pick them up. They go playing basketball somewhere. When they finish playing basketball, they go eat. When they finish eating, they end up going to a bar, getting fucked up all night. End up back at home at 2, 3 a.m. He do the same thing the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, nigga ain't just gonna throw a broke nigga some dope. Niggas you give niggas that they know live that type of life I just explained, like they'll front them type of niggas and shit. Even if they did,
look, let me say something from that, right? From you saying that, you credit people. The credit people. They if you look like you need the shit, they not gonna fuck with you. If you
exactly
look like or sounding like you need the money, they're not gonna fuck with you because
right,
you are a liability of them returning the money. You see what I'm
exactly.
saying? So you can take that same analogy with that. Now you brought up social media moments ago, right? With you
Yep.
being in the entertainment business, right? Before and after, do you think that social media has given the game a lift or kind of like made the artist lazy? What's your opinion?
I think it did both. It gave them a lift and it made them lazy. Because the ones that's popping, they don't have to do much. All you got to pretty much do is make your footprint. Once you make your footprint, man, you could damn near do what you want to do. The hardest thing is going to be able to make your footprint. And you got to understand, at this point, there are millions of people trying
But
to
I'm
make.
gonna say this: the hardest part is not making a footprint, because whoever you can have the junkest fucking music in the world, you gonna have some listeners. It's the consistency, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Because anybody could be a one-hit wonder. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But how you gonna last like Birdman 30 years?
right.
You know, Wayne been in this shit like 25. You see what I'm saying? It's the longevity that I think is the problem. So let me ask you this, you heard me? To ensure longevity in your career, how do you plan to stay in tune with your listeners and your fans, you heard me?
To be honest with you, any listeners or fans that I have in the music game, is much appreciated because for me,
Wait, hold up. You do music?
yeah.
You rap? I know you say you sing, but do you rap?
Oh yeah, I rap, man. You
Okay,
know,
wait. Let's back it up. I did not know that. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Hold up. You heard me? When did you start to rap?
I would say about between the ages of 13, yeah, about 13, I started, popping my shit with my cousin. It was one of my cousins. He's a little older than me. He maybe like 2 years older than me. But he did live down the Shreveport. So when I'm down the Shreveport with him, he got all the latest Bone Thugs and Harmony. He got all the latest shit that came out about that time. That we jamming on SIBO, Sell Cell, shit, DJ Quick, like we on that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Brother Lynch, we on that type of time with it. So we listen to all of that.
Boys to Men to Brother Lynch. That's not elite. I'm gonna say that's not a jump. That's elite.
Nah,
You see what I'm
what
saying?
it was never just Boys to Men and Jodeci though. It was NWA.
No, but
It was
I'm saying the
it was
thing is
8 Ball MJG. It was
yeah.
yeah, we listen to everything, but I'm just saying like the majority of the time because we live with a single mother, you know, she that didn't play no games, you
Yeah.
know, couldn't play no gangster music around us,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
She might check you about that, you
Oh
know.
yeah. All that cursing in my house.
Yeah, my mom might snatch you up around your shirt collar about that right there. So
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you that. I used to tell my mama, you use the same words, man.
no, my mom didn't.
You heard me? You
My
did?
mom cursed, bro. So we couldn't use that. She ain't cursed.
Okay.
She ain't
So let me
cursed.
ask you this. You heard me? The transition to the singing for the rap, was that a hard transition or you just a songwriter so it was easy for you? You heard me?
Nah, it was hard because I remember struggling trying to write. I remember not being able to finish complete verses, and I remember the struggle. So I used to freestyle. I had a freestyle spurt from I would say from my teenage years to like my early adulthood, maybe like between 25, 26. I think I started kind of falling off then. You know, by then I had kids. So
But let
after
me
I
ask you this, right? Some of the
yeah,
greats don't write. Like Wayne, he don't write. Jay-Z, he don't write, right? At what point did you realize that rap was what you wanted to do? And what point did you start writing?
I started writing, I'll say back in 2000. No, I probably started writing back in 2000. Year 2000 is probably when I started writing.
Right?
2000.
Stop right there. Pop quiz on your catalog. You ready?
Yeah.
What was the first song you ever wrote? Nah, you're thinking too low. So you trying to think of the first Cole song you wrote. Nah, I'm talking about the first song.
No. Hey, I'm not trying to think of you gotta, bro. I've been on this shit since early 2000s. It's 2024. Uh
So the first song would be like a freestyle then.
Man, I think the first song I did was say you niggas got cheese, say we got that man. You riding on D, say we got that man. Got them hoes on their knees, say we got that man. Say you niggas getting cheese, say we got that man. You
Now
know,
hold on now. Now see, I don't want. I mean, no disrespect. I gotta call Cap. That's too cold for a first song. See, you thought of your first cold song. You see what
no.
I'm saying? You thought of your first.
I thought of my first recorded song.
No, I'm talking about the first. Do you remember?
Nah. That's just the first song. That's just the first song. That was the first song I actually recorded and was able to play back and listen to myself. I remember that.
What was your
The
first
first song
official
that I had,
project?
the first song that I had that I actually heard being played in the streets, that I actually heard motherfuckers driving by playing my shit, and I actually produced the beat myself too. It was called So Dangerous. You go, these niggas ain't fucking with us because we so dangerous. Now, off the top, we beat the block up. Niggas ain't fucking with us. These niggas ain't fucking with us because we so dangerous. Now, off the top, we beat the block up. Niggas ain't fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? That little Louisiana, Texas, Houston, Dallas, Texas, Houston mashup. You know what I'm saying? Type
Facts,
shit.
facts. So you said you stopped rapping because you had children and life changed. Was that the sole reason you stopped rapping?
Nah, the sole reason I stopped singing was because my voice got deeper. I had got sick one time, and when I got over the sickness, I noticed that my voice just dropped after that. My voice just never, whatever voice I had at first, after that sickness, when I was 13, after that sickness, my shit just been like this deep ever since.
You hit puberty.
Yeah, yep. At 13, that shit dropped. Boom. I got sick. I had got
So
but
let me
with the
ask you this. You heard me? Right
with the
now.
rap shit, I would say with my rap career, I feel like I've done some amazing things. I've done things that people I've done things that people today are doing, and it's like when they do it, it's being viewed as something huge. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I know that I've done the same things with the same people, so I just go ahead and take my flowers and grab my credit when I see everybody else saluting that connection or whatever. Because I look at it like this: I can listen to that music that we made from 2004 and 5, 6, and 7 today, and that shit, the quality of that song is still there. It still sounds good as fuck.
Do you regret stop rapping?
No, I still create, man. I just don't really have a. I'm 42, so you know I've been in IT a lot. I've worked a lot of hours. I've put in a lot of time to get where I'm at in the IT field today. So with that being said, I just ain't never really had time because like rap wasn't never paying me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was making money and I was rapping, I was hustling. I was getting paid out hustling. What nobody paying me for shows, and we doing shit with the greats. We got features with the greats. It was hating. Niggas was hating. You know, DJs was hating. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that paid me was me hustling, and then me finally, you know, my brother-in-law helping me get out the streets and introducing me to IT. And then I kind of took off of IT because I'm a hustler. When I got into IT, I started hustling. I started learning this, learning that. The more I learned, the more I could do, the more I could hustle. And you know what I'm saying?
Legal hustle.
So, yeah, hustling like that. So I did that. I've owned my own audio visual companies, small IT companies. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that shit paid me more than motherfucking hustling. And I've sold white. I done sold coke. I ain't never sold no crack or no shit like that, but I done sold cocaine and then X pills and shit like that. We all every grade of marijuana. Mm-hmm. So, but I would say that my biggest money maker, man, is IT. Mm-hmm. And I sleep great. I don't have this gloom. I don't have this gloom over me. I used to have a gloom over me when I hustle, bro. And I didn't realize.
I was just about to ask you that. Can you talk to the little ones about the difference from the illegal hustle and the legal hustle? You hear me? Because a lot of niggas think, well, I know I used to think as a youngin', you was a goofy if you had a job. Like you was scared of the streets. You see what I'm saying? Can you explain the benefits of the legal hustle against the illegal hustle? You hear me?
I'm gonna tell you, the illegal hustle, having drugs. When you have drugs, everybody's gonna be connected to you. You're gonna be connected to the street people. You're gonna be connected to the street people. Ain't so good to be connected to because the streets don't really love you. So I'm just let you know that right now. The streets don't really love you because if you really think about it, people that love you would not let you do a lot of the things that is appropriate in the streets. So that's number one.
Let me ask you something. You say the streets don't love you. What have your time in the streets taught you that you've learned the streets don't love you? Talk to the kids, you heard me?
No matter how much work you put in, time, the world keeps going. The world just keep going. Like, don't think that sometimes people you think that you're gonna forever be able to you're not gonna be able to do dirt forever, man.
They think they're gonna ball till they fall.
Yeah. It's the best thing. I mean, I don't know, man. You just gotta live your life, man. I would just say, for me, the streets didn't work for me. You know,
give us advice off of the biggest lesson that you've learned from the streets.
Man, look, I used to be connected to so many different people in the streets, all kind of different type of favors, all kind of risking my life to look out for their life, all of these sacrifices, and it didn't really mean shit. It don't really mean shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something you just gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Did this entertainment shit save your life?
I would say what saved my life was my uncle.
Ha.
Getting that money and being able to influence me to not be too engulfed in the streets. Cause like I said, I was already hustling. I was toting guns and all that type of shit. I wasn't really beefing with niggas. I got into a couple of, mug outs, niggas looking like they wanted some smoke, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never really getting to know real beef because I didn't really play niggas that close. I just knew how dude would come in, get my bread, swoop out. I fuck with other people that fuck with other people.
I can still hear you. I'm going to get my charge. I can still hear you.
But yeah, for me, being able to have a legit hustle and not have to have so many interactions dealing with people, because when you a hustler, man, you dealing with all kind of other hustlers too. Especially you working with other hustlers. Like sometimes they might versus when you're doing a legit hustle and you know what it's gonna bring every single time, and you're able to be more consistent. You're able to be more consistent with it, and what you got to understand, if you do have to go the 9 to 5 route, if you end up having to go the 9 to 5 route, don't feel bad about that. Look at that shit just how you look at the streets. If you in the streets, you're trying to come up. If you hit the 9 to 5, try to come up. Nigga, you got to go in there and work your ass off. You got to go in there and connect with the right people. It's the same thing. You just got to do it over here on this side. And this side ain't no easier. Because you still dealing with haters. You still dealing with liars. You still dealing with all this shit in the work field too. You gotta watch who you fuck with and maneuver. You gotta maneuver through that motherfucker right too. So it's just what you choose, man. Like, do you want the robberies? Do you want the thieving? Do you want the skeeving, the conniving, and all this shit in your circle all the time? Or do you want, just, some average Joes? But even with work shit, bro, you can further your education, you can further your knowledge in anything, and that shit pays.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So answer me this question, you heard me? You knowing and been through what you've been through as of now, what advice would you give the 17-year-old you?
17-year-olds, man, I would say.
No. What advice would you, knowing, going through what you went through and knowing what you know, what advice would you give the 17-year-old you?
Oh, the 17-year-old me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I would have the 17-year-old me. I would have told myself to not worry about the females. Like, don't chase the females. Don't try to have a whole bunch of females. I would have told myself to just stay focused on your hustle. I ain't saying don't have female homegirls, but don't let them distract you. Like, focus on your hustle the most, and you will never lose that connection with it. Like, they're gonna look up to you. You're gonna lead as man. Like, women like to see you progressing and like and doing like good shit. Like, when you can do good shit and produce good fruit and a good harvest from doing good shit, man, you get a different type of respect. You get a whole different type of respect, man. Like it depends on who you fooling with too, but you can get a different type of respect, man. Like a more wholesome, clean type of respect. You know what I'm saying?
What is it about the game that taught you that lesson? And was that a hard lesson to learn?
What about the game that taught me about the different respects?
Like you said, you said you'll stay away from the females. You heard me?
Yeah, the things that I allow, just the type of energy that lifestyle bring. Like I said, when you're doing that, everybody's attracted to you. And when everybody's attracted to you, you have less judgment because you're dealing with so many people. So
you got a lot of yes men.
Huh?
A lot of yes men.
Yeah, you dealing with a lot of yes men and the it's smoke and mirrors while they fucking with you. You think they fucking with you because you coolest, whatever. They fucking with you so they can get a deal. You feel me?
Mm.
So, you know, it's a big mirage, really, man. What you'll begin to understand if you make it. If you make it that long. If you can stay out
Mm.
the pen and stay out the graveyard and make it long enough to realize, you know what I'm saying, you need to do something else. Cause I thought I was gonna be up here with it by now, but I'm still like I'm at this level. This is my level right here. Like when are you gonna realize that you're at a level and figure like understand that you can do other things just besides that and still get the same bag, a bigger bag, or you know whatever.
Entrepreneur.
There's not one way to get that shit, man. And I don't understand. And it's just my opinion. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand why you would want to risk your life. Yeah, I mean, everybody risks their life anyway. When you walk outside your door, you risk your life. You can risk your life even living in your home. A natural disaster could happen. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So we all know that. So we're not really talking about that. We're talking about going and putting yourself in actual harm's way to get a dollar when it's more than one way to do that.
Mm.
All of us are different. We got people that do that, and we got people that do that. So it's just all about how you gonna do it.
So you interviewed me on your podcast, Fire Interview, right? When did the podcast come into play, and what brought you to that podcast?
The podcast came into play. I
Elevated for
when
Greatness.
I was doing the show with an artist from out here, and we was opening up for Jaden Alexis. That's Blueface baby mama.
Yeah.
So me and him was just chopping it up, and I was like, bro, ever since I moved to Cali, it's like I'm not relating to nobody no more. Everybody kind of my people, my folks feel like they're not relating to me no more. Like I need to open up a platform and invite everybody to come and talk they got going on. We ain't judgmental. We not trying to make nobody look small over here. Or elevated for greatness means just that. We trying to elevate everybody, get them that boost of positivity. We got enough negative shit. So I just want to be the nigga that ain't scared because I stand on my man. I know I'm net. So I feel like I can give niggas a push of positivity. Ain't nothing bitch about that.
Mm.
Real shit. Nigga, it's hard out here. Let's be for real. Let's be realistic.
Yes,
It's
sir.
hard out here. Nigga, everybody can use a little ray of sunshine.
Yes,
So
sir.
if I can throw you a little positivity and I'm not even really asking. I can ask you, man. So I can ask you, sir, but on Elevator for Greatness, we don't ask those questions on purpose. We
Mm.
only ask you about you in a positive light. Because we just want the world to see you for 15, 17, 20, 30 minutes in a completely positive light. And even with your music, we'll play any of your music, any of your songs can go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we're still just asking you positivity. We just want your interview to have positive energy surrounding it. And
Right.
that's why I named it Elevate. That's why I named it Elevated for Greatness. I want everything about it to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Just when you go to that channel, ain't nothing. You go to that channel for positivity. If you had too much negativity, go to Elevated for Greatness, give a dose of positivity, and that's all we doing.
How long you been doing it?
I just started, man. You know, and it's got influenced a lot by me being out here in the Bay Area. People just a lot more uppity and positive and what's the word? Motivational.
Mm-hmm.
They motivate you. Like today, I'm getting my hair done. I'm in there talking about. I'm thinking about doing the stuffed turkey leg. You know how they got stuffed turkey legs in Houston and shit. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
doing that out here in the Bay too, because they don't got that out here. They don't even got that. So I kind of think about introducing that out here and cornering the market for out here. I'll be that one. You feel me? So
Right.
I'm telling them about it. Whole barbershop full of motherfuckers. Do that shit. I'll support you. You see my Instagram, you see this 0 likes on that bitch. I'm in the motherfucker get my hair done. Everybody in that bitch, hell yeah, man, that shit. I'm showing, look, I'm pulling my phone out, showing them pictures of the shit I made, the shit I ate, showing them turkey leg hood shit they made. Everybody, hell yeah, that shit look good. Dude, I want that one right there. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, they brought in my head now. In my head, I'm like, damn, I'm finna really go and get this shit together and order this shit. The nigga said I can come do pop-ups at his barbershop. I'm talking to the nigga on it. He the main one hyping me up. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
it's like that in real life. So that's what really like my real life that keeps me going, because it's not the internet. You know, and you it ain't if that was that, I'd be dead. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
it
sir.
ain't that in real life that happens, and the people that see me and interact with me in real life and see how I'm coming and see how I'm cut and see how I'm built. You feel me? So that means the most to me, and that type of shit. So
Absolutely. Now, a couple of minutes ago, you mentioned you did a lot of notable work and worked with a couple of notable artists. Can you explain your impact on the game and some of the people that you had an impact with on the game? You hear me?
man, I done rap with some of y'all great. I got songs with Lil Kiki. I'm on albums with Big Hawk. I'm on albums with Big Pokey. I'm on albums with Pow Wow, Mike Jones, Magno. Y'all go check out Magno for Swisher House. He making a comeback right now, and he killing that shit. But Magno, I'ma always support the ones that supported us. We was nobodies, but these niggas used to come down and fuck with us. You know, and they fucked with us. So I always get those guys they flowers, because I feel like they put me, they did, because that's my dream. And they kind of made my shit come, even though it didn't come to reality, even still being able to work with like Lil Kiki. I got a son with Lil Kiki, bro.
Fact.
You put Lil Kiki in today. So
Fact.
that's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no hater. That's a good feeling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You said when people visit your page, nothing but positivity, nothing but nice vibes, nothing but good vibes, right? How
Yeah.
important is it for you to keep that type, to stay on that type of time, and to keep your followers and your listeners on that type of time?
It's pretty important to me. Just like I got an interview right now. I can do an interview with a female that deal with Honeycomb Brazy. But this particular chick is so fucking toxic that I ain't even, because I'm trying to think of how to do her interview. Like,
It's like you said earlier. If you look like I said with the credit thing, if you look like you need it, they ain't gonna fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? And
right,
it look like she got a ulterior. I'm not saying that because I don't know it. I'm not
right.
getting information. I'm just saying my take on it. It kind of feel like she got an ulterior motive to come on there, right?
No, because I came at her. I asked her. I originally asked her, but when I started talking to her and dealing with her, I could kind of see that she the type that no matter what type of shit you ask her, she gon' go left with it.
Send her
You know?
over here. You
So that's
send
a
her
waste.
over here, and I'm gonna send you some positive people.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
feel like
good.
it's gonna be a waste of time. It's not gonna really. If I do it, it'll be for clout. So, should I do it? I don't know. Should I be that judgmental? Uh, cause even by me doing that with her, she might be able to go and look at her interview and look at everybody else shit and then see herself. You know what I'm saying? So it
If she
might
got, if she looking out the same eyes as you,
right, but she might not give a fuck after that shit. You know what I'm
right?
saying?
Yeah.
Look, she gonna
You see
keep
what
it
I'm saying?
moving. You know what I'm saying? She
Yes,
ain't
sir.
looking
Yes,
back.
sir.
So you
So
never know.
before you hopped in, I asked a lot of artists before they hopped in the game and put the pen to the paper. What artists did they listen to before? So I'm gonna ask you that about the podcast, right? Did you look up to any podcast or watch any podcast that made you want
Oh
to do it or
yeah.
influence you?
I watched CJ on 32s. Before CJ on 32s, I watched Corey SSG. He says Corey SSG now. Who I used to watch before that? I always, bro. I've been watching reality TV podcast type shit since that shit first. I've always had an interest in that shit. I used to watch Real World. Remember the Real World?
Yeah, I used to watch that shit too.
Real World, you know what I'm saying? So
Fucking right.
it probably okay. What was the shit that was MTV? You remember all the shit how MTV we used to watch that real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Real
So,
World, all that shit.
we was actually groomed into this shit.
Yes, sir. Even making the band.
All that. Now we all that's our life. Not everybody, but a lot of people. You might well say everybody because this is a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's our life, man. Like that's most of it do. But you know what?
What?
Been around a lot of these white people, man, and they don't even be paying this shit no attention.
Yeah, they got money.
Yo, they don't be paying this shit no attention. They think this shit weird. I be around these millionaire white folk, bro. They think this shit weird.
Facts.
Why people just sit up on there? I'll be like, they can get a bag, they can get fucking paid off this shit. This shit here, right? They can change their whole fucking life. That shit, it's me. Why don't you just go to college and get a degree and that's how they think. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I can really have these type of conversations with you. See my hair? I'm around fucking professionals and shit, bro. I'm gonna be myself, and I guarantee you that project gonna get handled like a motherfucker that got a master's from Harvard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
them type motherfuckers I work with, them type people I deal with, talk to. We get together and we share ideas and shit. And I'm a fucking high school dropout, and I don't have shit. I don't have a diploma. I don't have a GED. All I got is a bunch of motherfucking drive.
I fuck with that. You heard me? So
I go so hard, I live in Cali now. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all cost of living out there is a motherfucker.
And I'm trying to tell you, and I ain't sold a brick of nothing.
You heard me? I fuck with
and
that.
I got a 6'4" scat pack, lime green antifreeze.
That
got
shit.
Bitch, let's do donuts and smoke your ass at the same time.
You hear me? So let me.
And you can't just get my shit. You gotta have key fobs and all kind of shit to get where I'm at. You can't just get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got offices and I got a whole office in this bitch. If I want to go to, if I don't want to go to work, I can go to my office over here and work from the office over here.
Yeah, they gotta buzz me in. What these niggas talking about?
Yeah, we got a movie theater in this bitch. Man, look, and I ain't trying to cap on y'all. I don't sell dope.
Talk your shit.
I don't sell dope, and I don't scam. Thanks. I'm not lying. I'm not capping. I'm not trying to. I'm telling the truth. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Telling the truth.
So
man,
let me ask you this, right?
If you a hustler, man. Period.
You've done a lot within this entertainment business. I'm sure you listened to Lil Keke before y'all got on the song. You were on songs with other notable artists, right? Is it anything entertainment-wise that you feel like you haven't done?
I feel like I haven't done stand-up comedy. I think that if I hit a stage after I'm drunk a half a bottle of Tito's, I'm gonna turn that bitch out, like no doubt.
T.I. on tour with some of the funniest niggas in the world now.
Exactly. I got a partner in Dallas right now going up off of comedy. He been rapping and owning record company. He on my shit, Bruce Azir.
I saw he number 3. He the third one, huh?
Nah, he episode. I ain't even put his episode on there. He the one that don't have episode. It just said Bruce.
I like the third one. Who was that?
The third one, it was me. It was that white boy. You think about the white boy?
Yeah.
He's a producer from the Bay Area out here. His beats, he made some hot ass beats. His beats go for $50. Go on my. Well, we'll do all that later. But
go ahead.
Go on Elevated for Greatness. Elevated number 4, Greatness. And y'all look at episode 3. His name Tiago, is a white boy. Y'all look at that. It's T1 Man, y'all gotta look at that shit. I'll put his social media shit down there in the description.
What episode am I?
You episode number
5.
Tiago Coin. Then you, so Tiago Coin. You episode like number 5. Cause Bruce
you just had your 6th episode with the young lady, right?
Nah, she was 7.
Oh, she
War
was 7.
Ready. Yeah, War Ready number 8.
Okay.
I said, look, I said, if that nigga planned that shit out, he cold in a motherfucker.
You heard me?
Cause when I did it, I didn't think about the shit.
You say you on number 10?
No, I said War Ready. Yeah, I'm going on episode number 9 next.
Wait, War Ready. Man, War Ready from out the same hood.
Check this out. You see number 8 though.
Who?
War Ready episode 8. Hard 8.
Oh, he got one?
Yeah, he episode number 8.
I gotta peep my dog out, man. I'm talking about that's my from out the same hood, you heard me? Man, he like the face of our hood, dude.
But you heard me though?
Uh-huh.
That nigga got
out the A-wall. I know. I already thought that.
That shit, he said it's the year of the 8s. So when I was making his description, I was like, damn, this nigga is episode number 8. Damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's 2024.
Yeah.
Fucking right, man. So from this point on, right, what's your plans, you heard me?
Man, I'm going to tell y'all, from this point on, just keep watching, because I ain't slowing down. I'm getting better, more driven. People starting to see the vision. I got about 5, 6 interviews lined up. I'm waiting on the comedian, bro. I need the comedian shit, because I did his shit in a real nice location. So I told her, I said, bro,
a couple of comedians I can hook you up with. That's what you focus on now, comedians?
No, he just somebody that I wanted to get. So he was with it, and I already did my question. You know how I do the questions and shit.
Yeah. And your locations be off the chain too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I gave him a real dope ass location. So I'm like, bro, I really want to get yours out there too. So that's my other thing. I like to give people, even though I'm asking the question, like I try to act like, bro, I'm asking like we millionaires already. Like I'm just gonna handle the situation like we already there. You feel me? That way when I get there, like what I gotta change.
Yes, sir. Any regrets?
Regrets, not believing in myself, procrastination, and self-doubt. Those are my regrets.
So let me ask you to give this game for the young niggas that's either thinking about jumping in this or just jumped in this. You say you was a procrastinator, you say you was this, you say you was that. How did you go from that to this?
Yeah. You can't stay focused on the bullshit. That bullshit. Are you good, bro? Okay.
That's just me giving you the flow. I'm right here rolling this gas. You heard me? I just gave you the flow to talk to the little ones. You heard me? I'm right here though.
So man, you focus on that bullshit, bro. That bullshit could take you off of some shit. Like I said, it's more than one way to win, man. So don't just put all your eggs in one basket. That's pretty much all I'm trying to say is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just set up everything in the streets. Get you something else going on too. Like, if your homies think that shit lame, don't tell them niggas. If you like that shit, go build that shit on your own. You ain't got to tell them niggas. If them niggas gonna fuck with you about it, don't tell them. Y'all niggas do a lot of shit you know motherfuckers gonna fuck with you about. You still do it and you just don't tell them. Same thing with your motherfucking hustle. If you think somebody gonna fuck with you about it, if you think somebody discover you got this going on, try to rob you, you think all of that, don't tell them. And you could listen to your discernment. If your shit telling you don't do that, don't do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what I know you mentioned your YouTube. Is there anywhere else? I know you got a gram. Do you have a TikTok or a Twitter? Anything else? Where's
Oh,
everywhere that the people could get at you on? You hear me?
I really don't like social media, y'all. So this shit is not for social media. This shit is really for humanity. I
Mm,
really tired of people being negative on broad. Like it ain't damn there ain't nothing hip hop, damn there ain't nothing black that's all positive, that's all networking, that's all wanting to share information and say another thing, when you're on Elevator for Greatness, if you see somebody on there you want to reach out to and get a feature or get them to come do a comedy show at your shit or they whatever they do, reach out on the channel, make a comment or something, and because I 9 times out of 10 I had contact with the person. So
yes, sir.
I'll make the connection happen.
And I feel
Like
the same way about you. You see anybody on the show, or you need, you know what I'm saying? You need a couple of, you know what I'm saying, with the woos, you hear me? I could book you for a month, my nigga.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah. I
So
see. See,
just
I've been
just just,
busy.
just
I've been busy. I just got from LA and shit, so I've been back and forth handling business. Had to go to LA. A customer out there. I'm a project manager, so I normally don't put my hands on shit. But this
mm,
particular project was something that was out of the specs for the equipment that they wanted, or
yes, sir.
this equipment kind of did what we needed it to do, but it really wasn't for what we needed it for.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go out there and kind of manipulate it and install it in a special way to where it could work.
Y'all
So
had
we
the
didn't
nigga rig it.
right. I didn't want to trust another person to have the motivation to see that through. They
Mm,
want to get a call that damn, well, we tried, shit ain't work. Cause
mm.
right when I got everything done and installed, I was about to leave. The microphone fucked up on the shit. It's like a conference. It's something like this almost. It's like a conference room set up. It's just me expensive equipment that was in there, but the microphone settings had got fucked up. We had to go through there and fix the settings and shit. That shit would have probably drove the average motherfucker crazy.
Can I
So,
ask you a question? Can I ask you something?
yo,
I see that your Facebook is gone. Why?
I was one of my I think when I was doing War Ready episode, I had something set on my phone. This bitch about to go there right now too. Shit. I had something set up on my phone that I didn't realize, and it was fucking with my phone and my phone memory. So I just started erasing a whole bunch of stuff that was taking up a lot of space on my phone, and I just got the Facebook going. Wasn't nobody even really interacting with it. There wasn't nothing really going on, so that motherfucker got chopped too for the time being. You know what I'm saying?
Man, make another one, man. I'm gonna make that bitch jump. I promise you.
Yeah, it's not over with. I've been looking at
You
getting me a
got WhatsApp on your phone?
nah, bro.
I
I
was about
really
to
don't.
say that probably was taking up the whole fuck. WhatsApp take up like half the shit.
Yeah, I really don't. I really don't. I ain't got no Snapchat. I ain't got TikTok. All I got is IG, bro. I got IG. I got a bunch of emails, and I done got off of that social media like that. I got me a chick. I got an old lady now. So, social media, I ain't real good with social media anyway. So, I really don't. If anything, it'll be a distraction for me because ain't nothing really happening from it. You feel me?
Mm. So leave us with some last words. You heard me. You know what I want to say? You said that on your show, you interview everybody in a positive light and woo to woo, right?
Right,
I do it a little different because I know my little niggas watch me too. You see what I'm
right,
saying? So I
right,
take them through everything and how they got to the positive shit. So everybody that's not positive, well, not on that shit, could really see the path that you took. Like you was in the street since you was 8. You 42 now. You heard me? You took us
right,
through every avenue and what your mind frame was when you got through that hurdle. And
right.
that's what they need. You gave game, you dropped so many gems on this bitch, I could make a chain. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
So
I'm saying?
leave us with some last words. I'm eager to see you back on Facebook. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need me to do. Elevated for Greatness. That's the number 4, not the letters. On YouTube, man, do great interviews, great scenery. I have an interview on now. I posted it on my page. It's on his page. Elevated for Greatness. Take us out, homie.
Yeah, man. So what I really want everybody to do is just believe in yourself, man. Like, because you can't expect other people to believe in you if you don't even believe in yourself. So most important thing is believe in yourself. Find something that you can believe in yourself about and be about that. And I would recommend you be positive, man. I would just recommend that you try to be positive the majority of the time. I know bullshit gonna happen. Just try to remain positive and you know, of course, be smart, but you know, just try to look at things, just being in positive energy.
Let me ask you the last question, right? From some the guys coming from a negative background, right? You've
Right.
mentioned I pay attention a lot. Through this whole interview, you've mentioned the word positive 9 times, right?
Yeah.
Coming from such a negative background, why why is positivity is the gas? Why is positivity so important for you? And we're gonna go out with that one.
Positivity is so important to me because negativity would just steal your dreams, man. Negativity would steal your dreams.
What click that made you realize that?
Because with negativity, you're gonna get negative results. With positivity, you get positive. So most people want positive results, but you want things to be happening for the good of you. So if you're in a negative mind frame, even when things that are good are trying to happen to you, because you're in a negative mind frame, you pushing it away, you blocking it.
Like the magnets in the 3rd grade, the negative can't touch, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So positive, man. Positivity will have you making better decisions. Not perfect. You won't be, not saying you'll be perfect, but at least you will probably be making the decisions that you need to make to get those things that you want to happen in your life to happen. Trust me, man. Positivity, man. Trust me, bro.
I salute you, my nigga. I salute your platform. Like I said, you had me as a guest on that, so I know it's official. I encourage everybody to go check that out. Elevated for Greatness. Do not spell the 4, people. Put the number. That's Put 4, nigga. 4. You hear me?
Yeah.
But it's all good, baby. I enjoyed your time, dog. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Shout out. What time it is over there?
10:17.
Nigga, I done been in 4 time zones today.
Hey, that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
I done been all in Sierra Leone, you heard me?
You time traveling, bro. Shit, right there. That's your time machine right there. Shit.
Man, I respect you. I respect your platform. As much love, dog. And whatever I could do to help you grow and elevate to your greatness, for greatness, let me know, you heard me?
Yes, sir. To know your podcast is a pleasure, my brother. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, yes, sir. Oh, you got to. We got to.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
Come back. Next time y'all come back, I'm going to add something to all this. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Don't make me go get mine, dog. But you know the show over now.
We're going to add something to that.
That bitch nice, though, dog. That bitch nice, though, dog.
Hey, I just had to give myself a little treat, man. I've been out here hustling, man. I moved from down south to Cali, man. That's an achievement.
And I'm right, because the cost of living out there is beyond me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that just give me, I'm motivated, man. I'm elevated for greatness, man. I'm trying to touch that M.
You can make it. You can make it.
I'm gonna make it. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna.
I fuck with you, dog.
That's my time to know your podcast. It was a pleasure. You did.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
You already know what it is, you hear me? And y'all already know what it is. Oh, shit. And you already know what it is. You heard me? That was a fire one. Like I said, one more time, shout out to the whole Bay Area and shout out to my dude, you heard me? Shout out to his whole platform, Elevated for Greatness. 4 people. You understand me? But until the next time, it's P. Dunn the General, to know the podcast. Keep your body clean, man. Yeah.
From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all the attention. So we just try. From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all the attention. So we just trying to stay.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen it come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone.